welcome to Everything with Dauphin. In early 2022, Prophetess Yinka made her first major stride by launching humanitarian projects under GOGM. Her initial focus was Morelos State, Mexico, where she extended aid to low-income families. The missions involved distribution of food packages, clothing, and financial assistance to struggling households. Returning to her homeland of Nigeria, she initiated the Back to School charity project, providing thousands of school children with uniforms, textbooks, and stationeries. The initiative not only lifted the financial burden of parents, but also ensured that the children had the tools they needed to pursue education. Prophetess Yinka also turned her attention to Ukraine, stepping into the conflict zone to assist families displaced by war. Her efforts included the provision of basic necessities such as food, water, and warm clothing, offering hope amid despair. In 2023, Prophetess Yinka expanded her mission to the United States in the New York City. She organized a large-scale charity event targeting the homeless and economically disadvantaged. Participants received food supplies, clothing, and essential items. Her message of hope resonates as she offered prayers and spiritual counsel to thousands seeking solace. She partnered with Prophetess Anne to host a special charity event in Lilongwe, Malawi, dedicated to empowering individuals with physical disabilities. Items distributed included wheelchairs, crutches, and other mobility aids. Families received care packages containing food, clothing, and hygiene supplies. The event was highlighted by uplifting messages that emphasized resilience and faith. In Namibia and South Africa, Prophetess Yinka reached rural communities often overlooked in large charity drives. In Namibia, she provided borehole drilling services, improving access to clean water for farming communities. In South Africa, she founded small-scale women cooperative, equipping them with resources to start businesses. When cyclone Anna struck parts of southern Africa, Prophetess Yinka was among the first to respond. Her team provided emergency relief to families who had lost their homes, distributing food, temporary shelters, and clothing to hundreds of affected individuals. Her effort in 2024 began with a charity mission in Abuja, Nigeria, at the National Mosque. The event catered to widows and orphans, offering bags of rice, cooking oil, and financial aid. Her heartfelt prayers for peace and provision touched all present. She also provided cooked food to the hungry. In rural parts of Nigeria, she organized a vocational training program that taught skills such as tailoring, soap making, and farming. These workshops were paid with startup grants to empower participants economically. Her return to Salima, Malawi, was marked by a large-scale donation drive benefiting widows and the elderly. The program distributed essential foods such as blankets, groceries, medical supplies. She also founded the construction of a community health center to provide accessible medical care alongside with boreholes. Throughout 2024, Prophetess Yinka made education a cornerstone of her mission. In Kenya, she donated textbooks and school supplies to primary schools in undeserved regions. In Zambia, she launched a scholarship program that covered tuition fee for underprivileged high schools and university students. Prophetess Yinka's team also conducted a free medical camp in Uganda. Medical professionals provided services such as health checkup, vaccination, and treatment for malaria and other illnesses. Medication and hygiene kits were distributed to hundreds of beneficiaries. From her first steps after scorn to today, Prophetess Yinka has embodied the teaching of Christ through her charitable works. Her outreach has addressed education, health, economic empowerment, disaster relief, and spiritual support, spanning continents and impacting thousands of lives. This Yuletide season, 2024 end of the year, Prophetess Yinka distributed mass food to almost all the continent. Her commitment is not just to provide temporary relief, but to create lasting solutions that uplift communities. Whether it is helping a child return to school, rebuilding homes after a cyclone, or funding life-changing surgeries, her mission reflects God's love in action. Prophetess Yinka's story continues to inspire. Her unrelenting focus on empowering others ensures that her legacy of grace, faith, and compassion will endure for generations to come. Would you want to be part of what is happening in God's own grace mission? Call the number underneath or click on the link in the description box, and then you can go to our website and know how you're supposed to be part of this great thing.